beats.
Yo, what's up, YouTube? This is your man, Junior, aka Smoking Guns, out here in Tucson, Arizona, representing the Ultimate Fight Club, giving you the latest content in boxing and MMA news that is out. So, tonight's video, this is actually going to be a video that has been long overdue about a fight that has been very much long overdue. And this is Demetrius Andrade and JERMALL CHARLO finally going to fight in 2023. Now, I know a lot of people out there have washed their hands with a dude like Demetrius Andrade, just for the simple fact is he has made some bogus ass moves in his career business-wise. And personally, I don't know if we should be blaming Andrade, his team, or his friggin' promoter. The main reason I blame Andrade is just for the simple fact is when he was signed with Eddie Hearn over there on DAZN, he had a chance to be able to leave them, to be able to salvage his career, to be able to get some legacy fights, but he ended up re-signing back with Eddie Hearn, and he ended up spending a couple of years fighting a bunch of fights that we definitely did not want to see. Now, the main reason I kind of don't fault him at the same time is because when you're dealing with the 160-pound division, Eddie Hearn and DAZN had all the dudes in that stable over there on DAZN. You got to think they had Triple G, they had Canelo, Daniel Jacobs, Billy Joe Saunders, Jaime Munguia. They had everybody in that damn stable. The only person that they didn't have was JERMALL CHARLO. So with Demetrius Andrade re-signing with DAZN and going back over there to fight, he was probably hoping that he would be able to get some of those fights for legacy fights. And in turn, he really didn't get none of those fights. And it was almost like a waste of his career. But if any of you have been hiding under a friggin' rock, he is signed with PBC, and he's actually with PBC on a fight-by-fight basis, and he's going to be making his debut on the Gervonta Tank Davis versus Hector Garcia undercard when he fights Damon Nicholson at the 168-pound division. Now, with that being stated, that's definitely going to be a breakout fight for him at the 168-pound division, just for the simple fact is Damon Nicholson, he ain't like that at the 168-pound division. I mean, he's a tough dude. A lot of these boxers, when they're at that echelon like that, they're all going to be tough dudes. But the toughest dudes that he's fought at the 168-pound division was Jesse Hart, where Jesse Hart knocked his ass out. And then he got beat by Edgar Berlanga, where Edgar Berlanga, he really ain't like that. I mean, he was kind of being pushed as the monster, but he really ain't the monster like that. The homie has been exposed, and he was able to beat the brakes off of a dude like Damon Nicholson. So with Demetrius Andrade debuting with him at the 168-pound division, this is definitely going to be a breakout fight for him at that division to show that he is going to be making some waves in the 168-pound division. Now, with that being stated, with JERMALL CHARLO being on a friggin' layoff, by the time he comes back, it'll be almost like 2 years since he damn fought, because the last time he fought was in June in 2021, I think. So it's going to be damn near 2 years when he does come back. So he's definitely going to need some kind of a tune-up fight coming back into the damn game, especially coming off of that injury, trying to train for that last fight that he was going to have with Max Selecki. All right, so with that being stated, hopefully he is able to get some kind of a tune-up fight, because there are a lot of killers that are waiting for him when he comes back. You got to think he's got a dude like Carlos Adamez, who has the WBC interim belt at the 160-pound division. Then you got a dude like Janabek, who I know that fight ain't going to happen because that homie's on Top Rank. Then you got a dude like Triple G, who has the IBF and the WBA. Definitely know those fights ain't going to happen because Triple G, he ain't fighting ish. I pretty much threw his ass in the garbage a long time ago. But if he can be able to get a nice little tune-up fight to be able to get his feet wet, hopefully he can just vacate the belt, come up to the 168-pound division, and be able to get these fights that he's been talking about. Hopefully a fight mainly with Demetrius Andrade, and then later on fights with a Caleb Plant or David Benavidez, and so forth and so forth. But actually, Demetrius Andrade came out in an interview on FightHype.com where he actually mapped out a game plan on how they could actually get this fight going, especially with JERMALL CHARLO being on this layoff. If he needs a tune-up fight, be able to get a tune-up fight to get his feet wet, and then maybe they could be able to meet later on in 2023. So this is an interview with Andrade on FightHype.com, mapping this thing out. All right, check it out.
I was over there with DAZN.
I tried everything to get the Munguia, the Triple G, the Billy Joe. I tried everything. Tried everything. You know, tried everything. Now, it just whatever didn't work that way. So over here, the biggest fight I believe, besides me and Canelo, me and anybody, it's me and Charlo. That's a real rivalry. That's real. Bro. That's a big fight. I think that's bigger than a lot of fights out there. That's a big fight. You know, that's a big fight. And if we all do our job, you know, maybe 1 or 2 tune-up fights. I know he hasn't fought. I haven't fought. You know, a fight like that, I'm ready to fight him. You know what I'm saying? No fight, no tune-up fight, no nothing. Let's fight, me and you. Let's go on that type of situation. But you know, he might need a tune-up fight. I'm fighting up January, and hopefully we can do it by the end of the year.
Now, you guys just heard this for yourself, coming straight from Demetrius Andrade. And the only thing that was stopping this fight before, like I was saying, is you had a dude like Demetrius Andrade who was over there on the zone, and you had JERMALL CHARLO who was over on the PBC. And the only reason I wasn't knocking this fight from happening before is just because of that. And you had a lot of dudes knocking a dude like JERMALL CHARLO, saying how he should leave the PBC and go to the zone. And I'm looking like, why the hell would he leave to go to the zone when you got a dude like Demetrius Andrade who was over there on the zone and ain't able to get none of them damn fights? That would be kind of like a common sense type of move, like, hell no, dude, I'm not going to leave where I'm at and then risk going over there and not being able to get any of the damn fights when none of y'all are fighting each other, right? So with that being stated, now that Demetrius Andrade is over on the PBC, there should be nothing stopping them. And I definitely know after this upcoming fight that Demetrius Andrade is going to have with Nicholson, he's definitely going to be calling out a dude like JERMALL CHARLO. So now, will JERMALL CHARLO answer the call and respond to a dude like Andrade? Will he be ready to fight Demetrius Andrade in 2023? I guess only time is going to tell, all right, you guys? So I hope you guys like the video. If you guys like the video, make sure to hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, make sure to subscribe to the channel. And if you guys have any kind of questions, any kind of comments, hit me up in the comment section. I'll be sure to hit you guys up, all right? So I hope you like the video. Holla at your man.